The Philadelphia Eagles have been making waves all season, and as fans, we've seen some incredible performances, intense matchups, and standout moments that deserve every ounce of attention. Right now, one of the biggest stories revolves around Jordan Davis and how he responded to being snubbed for the Pro Bowl. It's the kind of situation that gets fans talking because Davis has been a force on the defensive line, and many would argue he's been one of the most dominant defensive tackles in the league this year. Despite dealing with injuries and facing challenges on the field, his resilience and dedication have been unmatched, and it's fascinating to see how he approaches setbacks, turning what could have been frustration into motivation. Jordan Davis's response wasn't just about defending his performance. It was about showing his work ethic, commitment, and the mentality that keeps him pushing day after day. He spoke openly about the long hours he puts in, the extra work outside of practice, and how every minute contributes to his development. It's that level of dedication that sets elite athletes apart from the rest. And for Davis, it's not about personal accolades. It's about being at his best for the team and ensuring he can contribute wherever needed. What's remarkable is that even when faced with disappointment, Davis's approach reflects maturity and perspective. He acknowledged the personal desire to be recognized, to earn honors like the Pro Bowl, but he quickly pivoted to what truly matters, supporting his teammates, dominating on the field, and continuing to improve his craft. That mindset is essential for a player of his caliber, especially when you consider the level of competition he faces week in and week out in the NFC. Even in moments of perceived injustice, his focus remains on growth, performance, and winning. It's the kind of professionalism that coaches dream about, and it's no surprise that his presence is such a stabilizing force on the Eagles' defensive line. Fans may debate Pro Bowl selections endlessly, but what's undeniable is the impact Davis has had throughout the season, not just in the stats, but in how he elevates the play of those around him. His leadership, whether vocal or through example, sets the tone for the defense and pushes every teammate to raise their game. Speaking of teammates stepping up, Jalen Hurts has been another key figure in the Eagles' success this season. The excitement surrounding Hurts isn't just about his talent on the field, but also his mindset. Watching him and the rest of the locker room celebrate the NFC East Championship, you can feel the energy and drive that permeates this team. Hurts' attitude reflects a hunger that goes beyond personal achievement. While he enjoys the celebrations, he immediately shifts focus to the next goal, emphasizing that while winning the NFC East is significant, there's more to accomplish. It's a mentality that fuels championship teams, balancing celebration with the determination to keep building, improving, and chasing even bigger victories. The way he talks about stacking accomplishments, aiming for more hats and t-shirts, is symbolic of a larger commitment, winning consistently and not resting on past successes. That kind of mindset ensures that the Eagles maintain momentum and continue to push boundaries, regardless of the accolades or titles already earned. The team's ability to stay focused despite distractions is impressive. Injuries, roster decisions, and external narratives often test a team's resilience, but the Eagles have shown remarkable poise. Jalen Carter's return, for example, was a huge boost, not only for the defensive line, but for the overall morale of the team. Seeing players like Carter back on the field, ready to contribute, brings confidence to the entire roster. It's not just about one player. It's about how the unit functions as a whole, how the defensive line works together to disrupt opponents, create opportunities, and dominate the trenches. Each player's preparation, whether through recovery, practice, or film study, feeds into that collective strength. And when you pair that with the dedication of players like Jordan Davis, you start to see why this Eagles team has been so dominant at critical moments this season. What's also fascinating is how the team balances personal goals with team objectives. Players are ambitious, of course. They want recognition, stats, and individual honors. But the overarching priority is winning games and championships. This balance is what separates the good teams from the great ones. It's evident in how players approach their work, how they communicate on the field, and how they handle adversity. The leadership within the locker room, combined with the coaching staff's ability to keep everyone aligned, ensures that the Eagles remain a cohesive, motivated, and disciplined unit. Each player understands that while personal milestones are important, the ultimate measure of success is contributing to team victories, playoff runs, and ultimately, Super Bowl contention. The Eagles' offense and defense both demonstrate this philosophy. The offense has been heating up at the right times, putting points on the board and controlling games when it matters most. The defense, anchored by a rejuvenated line, continues to apply pressure, force turnovers, and create game-changing plays. This balance between scoring and stopping opponents is critical, especially as the team approaches the playoffs. Every game is a test, and maintaining focus while managing injuries and fatigue requires discipline and leadership at all levels. Players like Jordan Davis and Jalen Hurts exemplify this mindset, showing that elite performance is about more than skill. It's about preparation, consistency, and an unyielding commitment to the team's goals. Even with high-stakes games and the pressure of national attention, the Eagles maintain a culture of hard work and accountability. Practices are intense, film sessions are rigorous, and players continually push themselves to improve. Jordan Davis's late-night training routines, his extra hours honing technique, and his dedication to maintaining peak physical condition are perfect examples of this culture. It's a mentality that spreads through the locker room, motivating younger players and setting the standard for professional conduct. For the Eagles, this approach isn't just about the present season. It's about building sustained success and cultivating a winning environment that attracts and develops elite talent year after year. And while the Pro Bowl selections may spark debate, the internal recognition within the team and the league is clear. Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, Jalen Hurts, and other key players are making their mark. The conversation about who deserves accolades is ongoing, but the performances speak for themselves. Fans witness the impact on the field, from game-changing tackles to pivotal defensive stands and clutch plays that swing momentum. The Eagles' ability to perform at a high level consistently demonstrates that individual recognition, while appreciated, is secondary to the collective achievement of the team. The journey to repeat as NFC East champions after more than 2 decades highlights not only talent but resilience, strategy, and preparation. Players understand the importance of staying focused, keeping their eyes on the ultimate prize, and not getting distracted by external noise. This discipline is evident in locker room celebrations that are joyful yet tempered by the awareness that bigger goals lie ahead. The Eagles' leadership, from veterans to young stars, emphasizes growth, perseverance, and a mindset needed to sustain excellence throughout a demanding season. As the season progresses, the Eagles continue to build momentum. Every practice, every game, and every individual effort contributes to the larger mission, contending for a championship, dominating their division, and proving themselves on the national stage. The energy in the locker room, combined with the talent and work ethic of players like Davis, Hurts, and Carter, ensures that Philadelphia is not just competing. They are setting the standard. Fans can see it, feel it, and anticipate the electrifying moments that lie ahead as this Eagles team solidifies its place among the league's elite. As the Eagles move deeper into the season, every single practice, every matchup, and every decision becomes more critical. The team's focus has shifted not only to securing wins, but to maintaining consistency, staying healthy, and keeping their eyes on the ultimate prize. Injuries are part of the game, of course, and managing them while keeping the team performing at the highest level is a balancing act. Jalen Carter's return to practice has brought a sense of stability to the defensive front, a line that has already been performing at an elite level despite injuries and rotation challenges. Having him back strengthens the unit and allows the coaching staff to distribute responsibilities more effectively, ensuring that the defense can continue to apply relentless pressure, disrupt opposing offenses, and dominate the line of scrimmage. The presence of key players like Carter alongside Jordan Davis, Maro Jama, and Jalen Phillips reinforces the depth and versatility of this defensive unit, creating a front that is capable of taking control of games and setting the tone for the rest of the team. Meanwhile, the offense has been building momentum in parallel, with Jalen Hurts leading the charge. Hurts' leadership is apparent not just in his play, but in how he communicates with teammates, keeps morale high, and reinforces the focus on collective achievement over individual statistics. After securing the NFC East Championship, Hers emphasized the importance of maintaining perspective, celebrating accomplishments, while simultaneously preparing for the next challenge. His mindset embodies what it means to be a championship-caliber player, balancing confidence with humility, ambition with discipline, and celebration with focus. It's this approach that allows the team to sustain success over the course of a long, grueling season, where distractions, pressure, and fatigue can quickly erode performance if not managed correctly. Hers' ability to inspire his teammates while staying grounded is one of the key reasons the Eagles continue to perform at a high level week after week. In addition to the star players, the supporting cast has been stepping up in ways that may not always grab headlines, but are equally vital. The offensive line's consistency, the precision of the quarterback play, and the timing between receivers and targets all contribute to the team's rhythm and overall effectiveness. Defensively, the secondary has been sharpening its coverage, linebackers have been reading plays more effectively, and the rotational players have been delivering impact snaps that make a difference in crucial moments. This depth is essential for a team with championship aspirations, as it allows for flexibility, resilience against injuries, and the ability to sustain pressure throughout the entire game. Every practice session and every film review contributes to this cohesion, creating a team that is greater than the sum of its parts. The Eagles' preparation for each opponent demonstrates meticulous attention to detail. Game planning goes beyond simple schemes. It's about analyzing tendencies, exploiting weaknesses, and adjusting in real time. Coaches and players alike put in hours reviewing tape, discussing strategy, and refining execution. This culture of preparation is mirrored in players like Jordan Davis, who take personal accountability for improvement and bring that discipline to every session. His focus on incremental growth, mastering technique, and maintaining peak conditioning exemplifies the type of mindset necessary for a team aiming not just to win, but to dominate in the playoffs and contend for a Super Bowl. Davis's work ethic sets the standard for the rest of the defensive line, and his influence extends to how younger players approach the game, teaching them the value of consistency, preparation, and mental toughness. One of the most intriguing aspects of this Eagles team is how they handle recognition and accolades. Pro Bowl selections, All-Pro honors, and media attention inevitably create conversation, but the players themselves have made it clear that the team's priority is performance and winning. Jordan Davis's reaction to being snubbed is a perfect example. Instead of dwelling on what could have been, he channels energy into improving his game, supporting teammates, and ensuring the team's success. It's a lesson in perspective, emphasizing that true achievement isn't measured solely by votes or honors, but by impact on the field, contribution to the team, and ability to influence games at critical moments. This mentality is infectious, setting a standard for how the Eagles collectively approach challenges, setbacks, and high-pressure situations. The balance between personal ambition and team focus is evident throughout the roster. Players want to earn recognition and statistics, but they understand that championships are the ultimate measure of success. This alignment between individual goals and collective priorities is what allows the Eagles to maintain their competitive edge. Everyone knows their role, understands the stakes, and is willing to make sacrifices for the benefit of the team. Whether it's taking extra reps, staying late after practice, or focusing on recovery and conditioning, these efforts contribute to a culture of excellence that drives consistent performance. The Eagles' success is not accidental. It's the product of discipline, preparation, and a shared commitment to winning. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Philadelphia woke up buzzing with whispers that refuse to fade. Around the league, the name Marcus Williams is suddenly being linked with growing insistence to the Eagles. No official confirmation has surfaced. No press conference has been announced. Yet the rumor alone has been enough to ignite excitement among fans and insiders alike. Sources close to the situation suggest that the Eagles' front office has been quietly exploring a bold move, one that could reshape the identity of the team's defense and send a clear message to rivals. Williams, widely regarded as one of the most instinctive and reliable stars at his position, represents more than just talent. He symbolizes leadership, composure under pressure, and a football IQ that elevates everyone around him. The mere possibility of his arrival has sparked conversations across the city about fit, impact, and ambition. Analysts speculate that the Eagles see him as a missing piece, a player capable of anchoring the backfield and turning close moments into defining plays. Inside the locker room, according to those familiar with the atmosphere, the mood is one of cautious optimism. Veterans understand what a name like Williams brings: accountability, championship habits, and an edge that sharpens daily preparation. Younger players, meanwhile, are said to be energized by the thought of learning from someone who has consistently performed on the biggest stages. Financial details remain a mystery, adding another layer to the intrigue. Some believe the Eagles are maneuvering creatively, confident that the long-term payoff outweighs the short-term cost. Others argue this is a calculated gamble, but one that aligns perfectly with a franchise known for daring decisions. For now, it all lives in the realm of speculation. Yet in Philadelphia, speculation is often the first step towards something real. If Marcus Williams truly dons green, it would not just be a signing, it would be a statement. Until clarity arrives, the city waits, hopeful, restless, and dreaming about how one star could shift the balance of power. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.